Hello friends, I am Ajit Agarwal and in this class of chemistry, we will discuss how electrolysis of copper sulfate takes place. You are provided that you have to do electrolysis of copper sulfate while you are using copper as anode and while you are using platinum as anode. When we use copper as anode, then what are the contents that is required for such electrolysis? You will take aqueous copper sulfate solution, which is slightly acidified by using dilute sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid is used to make water ionize. Otherwise, copper sulfate will not change into ions on passing electricity. Anode. Of what anode is made? Here both of these two electrodes are made up of copper. In first case you will use copper as anode and copper cathode. In second time you will use platinum anode and copper cathode. Here in first case we are using copper electrode which are active in nature. And in this cell the electrolyte is copper sulfate solution. What is the dissociation reaction on passing electricity? First, electricity is allowed to pass through aqueous copper sulfate, resulting in the formation of ions. Copper sulfate on passing electricity gives out Cu2 plus and SO4 2 minus ions. As there is water content, it also get ionized to form H plus and OH minus ions. In the same way as we have done in the electrolysis of acidified water, these cation or anion will migrate towards a respective electrode, but discharge will that which is lower in electrochemical series in condition when there is inert electrode. But here you are using active electrode, then this slight change, which we can see that at first we will do cathode reaction. What happens at cathode? At cathode, these two cation means copper ion and hydrogen ion will migrate to cathode. Cathode negatively charged. Both copper and hydrogen ion will migrate, but copper ion will get discharged first as it lie below hydrogen in electrochemical series to form neutral copper and get deposited on this cathode which is made up of copper. Here you will see that there is brownish coating of copper will form around this like this. Okay. And what happens at anode? At anode, as anode is itself an active electrode, therefore it will take part in the electrolytic reaction. What happens? Because copper is made up of anode is made up of copper, therefore it will lose 2 electron to form copper ion, and this copper ion will emerge out into the solution. Now you can see that as one copper ion, suppose if this is a copper ion that has already migrated to that respective electrode cathode, one copper ion will get in shortage. At the same time, one copper ion emerge out from this solution, electrode to solution. Therefore, copper ion concentration will remain same, and blue color of the solution will remain same. Okay, but copper ion will emerge in the solution and no product form at that anode. And if it is asked that what is the product form at anode, in this time no product is formed, or you can say even nil. One time there is a question come in the board examination that what happens to mass of anode? Here I am giving you a note. As copper ion continuously emerges out from anode to solution, therefore this copper ion continuously decreases in mass. The note is that anode diminishes in mass. In this way, electrolysis of copper sulfate while using copper anode is completed. And what happens when you use platinum anode? The only change will be there only at anode only, and rest of the reaction will same, and you will change anode. Here what change takes place when platinum anode is used? Platinum anode is used, what reaction takes place? Number 2, the only change will that you will change anode, and at anode reaction. Here you are doing anode as platinum foil. And what will be the anode reaction here? At anode, anion will migrate. As you can see that in dissociation reaction, anions are sulfate and OH ion. Both are anion. Both will migrate towards anode here. But which will discharge first? Which is lower in electrochemical series of anion, which is hydroxyl ion. Hydroxyl ion will migrate to anode, lose 2 electrons to form OH. 2 OH group combine to form water molecule and oxygen. Now balance it. 2OH, 2OH gives 2H2O plus water. Here you are using 4 water molecules, 4 OH group, so you will multiply first reaction by 4 for this 4OH. So what change you will see that oxygen will form at anode while you are using platinum anode, and no product form at anode while you are using copper anode. But what happens to change in color? When you use copper anode, then blue color remains same, because as one copper ion from solution migrate to cathode, one copper ion at same time will emerge out to anode. Okay, emerge out from anode to solution. Similarly, when you use platinum anode, there will no change in the cathode reaction. Already copper will deposited, but anode reaction will get change. Why? Because platinum is an inactive electrode or inert electrode. Only OH will get discharged and forms oxygen gas. Means no copper ion will emerge out when you use copper anode. It means copper ion concentration will not be fulfilled. Hence blue color fade up. Very important reason is that what do you observe when you use copper anode or platinum anode? In this way you can do this electrolysis. Please practice it and keep watching my channel PCM classes for Ajit Agarwal for next application of electrolysis. Thank you.